Alrighty, and that's the sound that it's time to get cozy and comfy. In fact, you can allow yourself to get even more cozier and more comfier. And if that's not enough, I'd like you to get a little more cozier and a little more comfier. Okay, there we go. And as you listen to the words, allow yourself to absorb them in that way you do when you're listening to something and you're kind of daydreaming at the same time. That'd be perfect. Something in me understands this now. She is not standing in front of me as a blank slate. She arrived already knowing something I never had to learn this young. She learned that attachment can disappear, not as an idea, as a bodily truth. Her nervous system learned it long before words were available, before promises mattered, before explanations could help. So when she pushes, she's not pushing me. She's pushing the memory of loss forward in time, trying to control how it happens next. I see that. When she tests authority, she is asking a silent question. Does this break too? When she provokes conflict, she's narrowing the chaos, turning a vague fear into a known fight. When she rejects first, she's trying to outrun grief. That changes how I stand. I don't need to meet her defiance with urgency. I don't need to interpret it as disrespect. I don't need to make it personal. This is not a power struggle. It is a grief avoidance strategy. She's not trying to win. She's trying not to lose again. I let that land. Her nervous system is older than her age. Mine is allowed to be older than the moment. I can stop reacting to the surface behavior and start relating to the deeper fear without naming it, fixing it, or drawing attention to it. I don't need to reassure her verbally that I won't leave. I need to not leave emotionally when she pushes. I don't need to argue with her rejection. I need to outlast it. She's watching to see if my steadiness is conditional. So I become conditional on nothing. Rules stay. Tone stays calm. Connection is not withdrawn. I don't chase closeness. I don't punish distance. I remain. I'm not responsible for the loss she already knows. I'm responsible only for not reenacting it. That is enough. When I feel relief in her absence, I do not turn that into guilt. My body is resting from vigilance. That does not negate love. I can rest and remain committed. When she returns, I do not need to repair anything preemptively. I do not need to prove warmth. I do not need to tiptoe. I return as myself, present, predictable, unbroken by her defenses. She may keep testing. That doesn't mean I'm failing. It means the old lesson hasn't expired yet. And I can afford to wait. Because I'm not trying to win her trust in a moment. I'm letting her discover over time that this attachment does not vanish under pressure. I can hold that quietly. Now I'd like you to incorporate these 3 reframes to understand what the defiance is about, and it's not personal. Because this is her protecting herself from old loss, not attacking me. And in those moments when the intensity is increased, I don't need to fight this, only to remain. And to truly guard yourself from guilt or self-doubt when it tries to creep in. I am not responsible for what shaped this, only for what I don't repeat. These work because they do 3 things at once. They name the deeper cause. They remove personalization. And they return the mother to inevitability. One sentence. No fixing, no proving. That's how the nervous system resets in real time. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, sunshine. Welcome back.